and then come around, unless they will have us go 1-5, which many times they do.
So what's the request for us?
So we'll say Santa Barbara ground, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, over at the fuel, ready to taxi. Actually, sometimes you need to call clearance here, Charlie.
Okay.
Santa Barbara ground, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango. We're done here at the fuel. We're ready to taxi for a eastbound departure.
Cirrus 6 Tango Tango, ground contact clearance 132.9er.
3291, 6 Tango. Still wants us to contact clearance. And what's the, what was the ATIS?
It is 13265.
13265. 1217, 13265.
East of the airport, below 400 feet.
What was the information?
Increased bird activity observed and reported in the vicinity of the airport. All departures contact clearance delivery on 132.9er. Arrivals contact approach control on 125.4. Voluntary notice abatement procedures are in effect. Advised on initial contact, you have information Victor.
Victor. There we go. And then 21.7. Santa Barbara clearance, good morning, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango. We have Victor. We're looking for a eastbound departure.
Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, Santa Barbara clearance. Are you requesting flight following to a destination airport today or just outside the class, Charlie?
Yeah, negative on the service. They're just to depart the Charlie 6 Tango. Typically it ends
Cirrus 6 Tango Tango, rudder, expect runway 15 on departure. Fly runway heading. Maintain VFR at or below 1,500. Departure frequency 125.4. Squawk 0165.
Alright, expect runway 15, runway heading, VFR at or below 1,500. Departure frequency 125.4, squawk 0165, 966 Tango.
Cirrus 6 Tango Tango, read back is correct. Advise ground 121.7, ready taxi.
Roger that, thanks, 6 Tango. Cool. 1,500, so they told us to expect 15, so we have 155 on the heading, that's good. And then it automatically reverts back to heading here if you don't touch it for a while, so
Okay.
that's that. And then runway heading, which is good, 1,500, departure frequency is already in there, Santa Barbara approach, and we have the squawk 0165.
Okay.
And then after we take off of 15s, it will be a left turn, basically towards the shoreline.
To the shoreline.
Back towards the direction we came from.
And so we can probably expect to taxi to Charlie, and it will be the 15 right.
Correct, exactly, 100%. Exactly.
Okay.
So they didn't say left or right, they just said expect runway 15. Correct.
Okay. So now we contact ground.
Yep, so we could contact ground, which is 121.7, and we could say Santa Barbara ground, Cirrus. What was the ATIS information again? I gave it to clearance, it's fine. We could say Santa Barbara ground, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, at the fuel rated taxi.
Okay. This is the frequency 121.7?
Yep.
Santa Barbara ground, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango at the fuel station, ready to taxi.
Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, Santa Barbara ground, do you require run-up?
Negative.
Negative on the run-up.
Cirrus 6 Tango Tango, runway 15 right, taxi via Charlie.
15 right via Charlie, 6 Tango Tango.
Santa Barbara ground, Cessna 4637 Golf, run up and clear.
So it's basically this right
hold on the
here.
road.
Oh, no, this right here, Charlie.
Hold run up.
This 15.
Golf.
So, I'll show you. Arno from Belgium.
From Belgium.
Man. So what do you think of Santa Barbara? Pretty
They
straightforward.
say that there is a good, a nice beach.
Yeah, really nice beach. We could start turning left. There we go. Yeah, you hold the record so far for someone who's flown
For distance.
for distance to come fly with me. Belgium. Now I need someone from Australia to fly out. Or is it similar distance, no?
No. Oh, well, maybe on this side of the world, yes.
Belgium.
It's about 4,000 miles from Belgium to New York. And then what, 4,000 to cross?
About 2,300, I think. Something like that. Let's go here. That's the taxi line. The yellow taxi line. And then we could go 215. There we are. Look at that. Look at that. Elevation from the flight taxi captain speaking. Looks like we're number 1 for departure.
Continue via Charlie
Should be airborne here in just a few minutes. I'd like to ask our flight attendants to please
taxi
prepare the
via
cabin for
Charlie to
departure.
run
Thank you.
15 right, contact tower when I'm number 137 Golf.
Folks on the flight taxi captain co-pilot speaking. We have Captain Arno this morning on board. Thousands and thousands of flight hours of experience. Arno has been flying since he was a young child back in Belgium. His parents used to ask him, "Hey Arno, can you go get us milk at the store?" And he said, "Yeah, only if I could take the family airplane." So they let him take the plane, and he used to go to the supermarket with the plane. So that's your captain. All right, there we go. Now we could contact tower. We could just switch to 1.
Clear to land. We'll watch out for all that aircraft.
That's tower. So we could say short of 15 right to ready for takeoff.
On Charlie.
On Charlie, yep.
Cherokee 14 Mike, stay parking.
Transient, please.
Cherokee 14 Mike, turn left to kilo, ground point 7.
Left to kilo, ground point 7, 4 Mike.
Tower Cirrus 9066 Tango, Tango holding short to 15 right on Charlie, ready for departure.
Cirrus 9066, Tango Tango, Santa Barbara Tower, standby traffic landing.
Standing by.
Should burn off by the time we get there, the stuff. The weather.
Cirrus 6 Tango Tango, cross runway 15 right, hold short of runway 15 left.
Cross 15 right, hold short of 15 left, Cirrus 6 Tango Tango.
6 Tango
Cessna
Tango.
907 Quebec, extend downwind, tower call base.
Extend downwind, local base 9 Quebec.
It's a beautiful day. Absolutely phenomenal. Here we are.
Cirrus 6 Tango Tango, wind 140 at 9er, runway 15 left, cleared for takeoff, on departure, resume mode navigation.
Clear for takeoff, 15 left to resume navigation after takeoff, 6 Tango Tango.
Good. Finals clear.
Clear.
Santa Barbara
Fuel
Tower,
pump on, fuel
Cessna
selector, fullest
4637
tank,
Golf, holding
mixture
short
full
runway
rich,
15 right at
reset
Charlie,
off,
ready for
lights are on.
takeoff.
Good to go. Good to go.
Cessna 4637 Golf, Santa Barbara Tower, standby.
Let's do this.
Santa Barbara America 1536, right base 7.
Let's take off
America
when the plane's ready
1536,
to
Santa
go
Barbara Tower,
fly.
continue runway 7.
Continue.
Cessna 907 Quebec,
Clear for
turns
takeoff.
approved, wind 140 at 9er, runway
Take your time
15
with
right,
the
clear
power.
touch and go.
15 right, clear for touch and go 9 Quebec.
Good. And you want a little bit of back pressure just so the plane is talking to you. There you go. The plane has talked. The plane has spoken, as they say. Now we can go flaps up.
Okay. 80 knots, flaps up.
There you
Cessna 8
go.
November X-ray, keep your downwind side over the
And
approach
let's
end of
go a little
runway
to the
7,
left.
standby
We'll
traffic.
offset because we
Roger,
have
turn
parallel
downwind, 8
runways.
November X-ray.
That's good right
America
there.
1536, wind
Let's go
140 at
here.
9er, runway 7, clear to
And then
land.
when we're
traffic
above
passing
this
right to
cloud,
left
we'll
over
turn
the approach
left.
end of runway 7, Cessna 1000 feet, additional traffic will land crossing
Look at
runway
the
5.
ocean. Beautiful.
Last call taken.
Absolutely phenomenal. And then we, above the
America
clouds,
1536, wind 140 at 9er, runway 7, clear
There
to
you are.
land. Traffic will be passing
Now,
right to left
we
over
could
the
start
approach end
turning
of runway
left.
7, 1000 feet, Cessna.
Yep.
Clear to land, runway 7, America 1536.
Beautiful.
Cirrus 6 Tango Tango, cancel altitude restrictions, contact departure 125.4 today.
Cancel altitude restriction and contact departure 6 Tango Tango.
Good.
Cessna 8 November X-ray, extend
Switch to
downwind,
departure.
power call base.
Gaviota.
And we could say Santa Barbara departure, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, 1,500 feet, 1,500 climbing.
Scott 3370 Santa Barbara approach, roger. Fly heading 160,
And this will get
maintain
heading right here,
9,000, vector visual approach, runway 7.
160 down 9, we're at 9,000 and vectors for visual runway 7, Skies 3370.
Skies 3370, verify information, Victor.
We do have Victor, Skies 3370.
We're climbing to what altitude?
He said cancel altitude
Yeah, but
restrictions,
what,
so we could go, oh, whatever. So let's go 55.
Santa Barbara departure is Cirrus 6 Tango passing 2,000 feet for 5,500 feet.
November 966 Tango Santa Barbara departure, radar contact.
That's it.
That was
Good stuff.
3370. That was 9,000.
Solid.
Solid.
Good work.
Affirmative, expect lower in 2 miles.
Good work. Absolutely
Skies
phenomenal.
3370, descend and maintain 4,100.
So now this is what departing a Charlie looks like. Easy.
So you go from tower to departure.
You go clearance, or you go ATIS, clearance, ground, tower, departure. There's 5.
And departure and approach are the same.
Right. Their name changes.
November 19 Tree Tango Hotel, Santa Barbara.
It's the same person.
Santa Barbara altimeter 2988.
The only time you call them, when do you
November Tree
call,
Hotel Golf, contact approach 124.1.
when do you call them, when do you refer to them as approach or versus departure? So here's the answer. It's the same people.
When you arrive, it's approach, and when you depart, it's...
Not only when you arrive, even en route. Here's the simple answer. The only time ever you refer to them as departure is on your first initial call following a takeoff.
Oh.
That's it. Once you've done your initial call, now you need to contact them again. Approach.
Even if you're climbing.
Easy. Make sense? Even if you're still departing the area, if it's not your initial call, approach. Easy?
Sky was 3370, Santa Barbara.
That's it.
Forward, 10 o'clock.
Good work. Solid.
Inside Skies 3370.
Sky 3370, make straight.
Just when you leave an airport, they say contact departure, then you say, okay, departure, whatever, and that's it.
So all the rich houses and fancy things are down
along
here.
the coast here, yeah. In the mornings, they have the clouds cover their house for some shade, and then they remove the clouds in the afternoon.
And this is the same all over the year, same all over the month, I mean, all year round?
What, the clouds?
layer?
No, mostly in the summer. Yeah, it's really pronounced in the summer. In the winter, it's not as bad, believe it or not, the marine layer. Although the winter in general has more. The winter, your soup goes up to 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, in the summer, the layer is just a thin, it's this right here. It's 1,000, 1,500 feet sometimes. It's really cool. I love it. I mean, IFR to VFR on top, too, is a tool that I think more people should utilize more often.
Well, here you really need it.
You really need it.
If you don't want to be stuck on the ground
You really need it. Because look at
every
this.
morning.
It's a sunny day.
Yep.
It's just the airport is covered with a small little layer.
And in the afternoon, everything will go
In the
away.
afternoon, it will burn off typically around noon or so, and then it will come back when the day gets cooler, so around sunset.
So let me feel the energy of this thing.
There you go. Look at that. Solid.
And the butt distortion factor.
Well, you feel your butt moving?
Yep.
There you go, your butt distortion factor. Yes. Good. That's how airplanes work. So if your butt feels like you're moving to the right, you need right rudder. To the left, left rudder.
Oh, 5,500.
Sky was 3370,
5,500.
contact tower.
That's 3370, good day.
And once we leave the area of approach control, they will just say service radar service terminated and
Correct.
get
Squawk
lost.
VFR frequency. Correct. I don't know if they'll say get lost unless they're in a
November 86 Alpha, contact tower.
6 Tango, Santa Barbara approach. Get lost, sir. Get lost. Man. Look at that. It's burning off. You can see some pockets opening up. It's interesting how it works. There we are. Look at that. And let's maintain 75% power. Perfect. Good, and we can lead the mixture. Actually, let's do this. S, M, Oh. Boom, boom, and let's do that. There we are. There we go. Good. And we could just keep the needle centered. The course, we'll fly that.
Oh, this is the ground track?
No, so
Oh.
this right here is our course.
Yeah, but this is the ground track.
Correct.
Oh, we have wind from the left, so I should...
Correct. Exactly. And then this our heading. So we'll just maintain that course center. Exactly. So what you want to do is slap that ground track on them. Good, good, good. And that's where with the ground track, it's what we talked about on the whiteboard. You want to establish some sort of an intercept. Doesn't have to be steep, doesn't have to be any of that. Just enough to account for the wind. So you have 40 knots off the left. Look at that. Good work.
Tango exiting my airspace, radar service terminated, squawk 1200, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, squawk VFR, 6 Tango Tango.
Good.
Oops, I went...
All good, we could hit this, VFR. Oh, you didn't answer? Okay.
Frequency change approved, squawk VFR, 6 Tango Tango. I was pushing on the, on the trim.
Got it. Got it. So we could hit VFR.
Hold on, I have to retrim this thing.
Look at that. So when it comes to trim,
Cirrus Tree Papa Alpha contact.
you want to trim last.
You want to?
Trim last. So the way it works, can you hear me?
Yep.
Cool. So the way it works, your power's where you want it. You want to go to 5,500 feet with your muscles alone. You don't want to touch the trim yet.
Uh-huh.
You want to go to 5,500 feet with your muscles alone. We're not yet touching the trim. Because the trim only becomes effective when everything is settled. Nothing is changing. Because remember, we trim for a given power setting, a given airspeed at a given power setting, and to maintain a given pitch attitude. And so
And we don't touch the power because we're in cruise.
correct. So we leave the power where it's at, and we're going down to 5,500 feet with
Muscle
our muscles.
power.
Correct.
637 Golf, Santa Barbara departure,
Correct.
radar contact.
So there we go. Here comes 55. And then once we get there, we'll actually hold it with our muscles and wait for the airspeed
To stabilize.
to stabilize. Right, so here's 55. There we go. Now, we'll hold here for a few seconds, wait for the speed to stabilize. Now it's all stable. Now if we let go of the yoke, what would the plane do? Well, whatever it would do, we will account for that with trim. So think of trim as the thing we use to lock this in. That's what trim is.
But it has to be stable before.
Correct. Otherwise, it defeats the purpose. It won't do anything. You'll never reach your altitude. Trim doesn't get you to an altitude as much as it keeps you there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good.
Capito.
Capiche. Solid. Good stuff. Good. Good work. Look at that. We're smoking. We're doing 170 ground speed. 170 over the ground. Absolutely phenomenal.
Are we comfortable with the fuel? No.
So fuel pump on, and then we could switch tanks. There we are. And then fuel pump off. Solid. Good stuff.
We have enough to come home?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's lean her out even further to 14.
1450?
Yeah.
The wind is coming from the left, definitely.
30 knots. 30 knots. Absolutely perfect.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful out here, no?
Oh, yep.
It's amazing. So I figured tomorrow we'll go south. So today we went north.
Okay.
Tomorrow we'll do south. We'll go to a cool airport called Palomar in Carlsbad, California. It's right north, just north of San Diego. So Palomar is cool.
It's a base, an air base, no? No, just south of it.
No, just south of it. Yep.
Miramar.
Just south. Yep. Correct. Yeah. Palomar. It's a class Delta. Class Delta. And if we're lucky, it'll be socked in to the point where the ILS will be in the soup. So that's good. That's good. Sometimes
That's what you call to be lucky.
oh yeah. When you fly, instruments, you want to be in the soup. You don't want to be a sunny day.
And vice versa.
Correct. Yes. The longest time I've spent in the soup on an ILS was in the Carlsbad.
In what?
Into Carlsbad, into Palomar.
Oh.
We joined that ILS, way out, and we were in the soup the entire way down. It was the best, all the way to minimums. It was incredible. Absolutely phenomenal.
Now, we don't have flight following here.
Right, we don't have flight following right now.
And are we sure we're not overflying something that the plane would come from underneath?
Correct, yes.
Like we're about to overfly a delta here?
Yeah, so we could overfly deltas. So we're overflying Camarillo and Oxnard. And over here, what we'll do when we reach the other side of these deltas, we'll descend to 3,500 feet and then go south and continue along the shoreline. So that's the plan. So we'll keep coming straight right now. And once we get to the other side of the deltas, we'll go south a little bit towards the shoreline, and then we'll descend to 3,500 feet.
Yeah, but what I meant is now we are on top of the delta.
Uh-huh.
Let's say there is a plane taking off from underneath and coming right at us.
Uh-huh.
Could that happen?
Not necessarily. So first of all, there is 5,500 feet between us and them. So second of all, we have traffic over there. Third of all, there's about 3,500 feet between us and the clouds. So this is no different than being in any other VFR condition at any other time.
Okay. Good.
It's just like flying 3,500 feet over the ground. Imagine the clouds are the ground. So we're quite higher than we seem.
I'm doing some rudder movement on purpose.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, do that. Do whatever you want to feel that. So you feel what happens with your butt. You feel that? You feel the butt?
No.
Huh?
Here, no.
Because we weren't tracking straight. So keep tracking straight. Keep tracking straight.
I was turning.
You were turning. So now we're tracking straight. Where's your body moving to?
Left.
Look at the ball. Left. Now the opposite.
Right. But how about if we're in a turn?
In a turn? So the thing about rudder in a turn, right now we're in a turn, but we don't need any rudder. Why?
Around our neutral.
Correct. Anytime your ailerons are not offset from the shape of not flush with the wing, anytime they're flush with the wing, you don't need any rudder theoretically because your plane...
It's just when you are entering or
exiting.
Or exiting.
Correct, because there's no adverse yaw when the ailerons are straight.
Contact approach 124.15.
So in a turn, when you enter into the turn, you need that rudder for the adverse yaw. And then when you're in the turn, theoretically, when your ailerons are straight, you don't need any rudder. But entering and exiting the turn, what you want to look for is that your body enters the turn along with the airplane.
With the airplane.
And there's no delay. Because if there's a delay, you don't have enough rudder. Perfect. And if you turned and if your body led the turn, your body moved before the plane, you have too much rudder in the direction of the turn. So you want your body to move with the airplane. With the airplane. Absolutely solid.
There's a line in the clouds. That's weird.
Look at that, yeah. That's really weird.
November 27 Golf, contact approach 124.15.
So what we will do here
Check
is...
fuel remaining.
Yeah, it turns out just like the Cirrus is green, yellow, and then
November
red.
37 Golf, contact approach 124.15.
We have 24 gallons remaining.
Contact approach 124.15, 37 Golf.
So what we'll do is give me a heading of 120. Good, then we'll follow the shoreline inbound. And we'll go to Santa Monica. Santa Monica. For LA Special Flight Rules. So LA Special Flight Rules on the way south.
So it's 3,500 then.
Is the same thing, just 3,500, and the radio calls are Santa Monica, Ballona Creek, LAX, Imperial Highway. So they go backwards, the opposite of what we did coming out. Let's go actually 110 on the heading. Let's do 110. There you go. Now what I want you to do,
approach flight jet 595.
I want you to descend down to 3,500 feet, maintaining 100 knots.
Maintaining 100 knots.
To descend to 3,500 feet at 100 knots.
All right, present heading down to 4,000.
So how would we do that?
Visual to 7, flight jet 595.
So I would reduce to 25% and pitch for 100.
Good.
That's what you want?
Yes, let's do that. But until we reach 100, we will maintain our altitude. We won't climb and we won't descend.
So we are bleeding off airspeed now.
Yep. Actually, let's descend at 130 to 3,500 feet.
At 130?
130. Good. So if you think of energy in terms of speed, we could maintain the same amount of energy via a different source. So we went from engine to gravity. See that?
Yep,
Engine
if I
to
let
gravity.
go here, it will drop.
The airplane, yep. Because we reduced a lot of power. Give me a left turn heading 0.
So I should trim.
70. Yep. Trim's your friend.
What's the heading?
Let's go 070. And we'll go 2855. Perfect. So constant speed climbs or descents are done with power constant, speed constant, and pitch is varied. Does that make sense?
Say that again?
Constant airspeed descents are done with power and speed both constant. Pitch is varied.
Okay.
Easy?
Yep.
You never want to play with your power on a constant airspeed descent or climb, ever.
You set power and forget it.
Set power and forget it. And you may control that speed with pitch, period. Just like flight level change does. The same exact way. The same exact way.
And you accept whatever VSI comes.
Correct. I don't care about the rate of descent. Just like flight level change doesn't care about the rate of descent. Flight level change produces whichever rate of descent is necessary in order to not exceed.
And if at 130 it does not descend, you have too much power.
Santa Barbara approach, 3 Tango Hotel. We're going to start our VFR descent.
Say.
That's it.
3 Tango Hotel, squawk 1200.
That's it.
Change to advisory frequency approved.
The way flight level change works, or constant speed climbs and descents, it's all a matter of giving the plane either excess or a deficiency in power and telling it to maintain a speed.
And basically it's the same as in an ILS then.
Uh-huh. You can think of it that way if you want. If you want, you can think of it that way. It's just how a plane works. There's 35, let's go back to 75% power.
Still 100 to go.
With the 595, enter right downwind, maintain 2000 until turning base. Cleared visual approach, runway 7.
All right, cleared for the visual of 7, and we'll maintain 2000 until turning base. Flight jet 595.
With the 595, contact tower, good morning.
Going to tower, flight jet 595. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Should we maintain 6.5 for the fuel? 60%?
We could do 75, doesn't make a difference.
No, just mean to save fuel for You're comfortable with this?
Oh yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay.
100%, yeah. Yeah, we're way legal, and I'm way comfortable with it. This day VFR is how long?
30 minutes?
We burn at cruise leaned out in this thing, call it 14. So we need 7 gallons, which is half an hour, because it's cruise fuel. We have 25 gallons, and we need 7. We will probably burn about 7 gallons between here and there, so that means we'll show up with 18 gallons and we'll only need 7. So we're good by 11 gallons of fuel, which is almost an hour of cruise. Make sense?
So this is 10 gallons?
Correct.
Okay.
So we have 25. See that? 15 plus 10.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's on here.
Oh, yes.
25 gallons. Good. So does the constant speed thing make sense to you?
Yep.
It's a matter of where you are bringing in the energy from. Engine or gravity. That's how it works. And planes are no different than cars, like we said before. If I go up a hill, I need a lot of engine power because gravity is working against me. But if I go down a hill, gravity is working with me.
With me, so I need less engine power.
I could get away with less power. In fact, I could go down a hill in my car for 1,000,000 years with no gas in my tank, in neutral, and go at 130 miles an hour.
Yep.
Energy and my engine have nothing to do with each other. My engine is
But it must come from somewhere.
Correct, it must come from somewhere. My engine is one of the places I draw energy from every once in a while. Does that make sense? Or most of the time. But it's not the only source. Gravity is too, and gravity is free. It's cheaper than avgas. And so that's, if you want to think of it that way. So that's how that works. It's literally like a cart going downhill. That simple.
Look at the houses.
Yeah, look at that.
Could you take a picture for me, maybe?
Yeah. Do you want to take a picture? My airplane.
Your airplane?
My plane. Yeah. Take pictures, videos. Got it? Here, I'll do even better. You ready for this? Look at this.
Okay. Got it?
Is that good?
Yep.
Cool. Perfect.
Okay.
There we are. Your plane?
My plane.
And we'll go straight to Santa Monica. We have 2855 over there. We'll squawk 1201. 2855. We're 3,500 feet. And we will make our radio calls.
And we need to put the...
as we progress. The Santa Monica VOR.
So we need 132.
110.8 and then 132. So that's GPS. We'll go to nav, VLOC. There you go, 110.8, and we'll put 132.
132.
And you can see, it makes sense. It's ahead of us, just like that. Santa Monica, it's ahead of us like that. So we'll be turning right when we get to Santa Monica. So basically, this needle will come in.
So we are intercepting now.
Correct. We're already on an intercept heading. The way this works is once the needle becomes alive and starts moving, it goes from yellow to green.
Change color.
Yeah. So easy schmazoo.
Schmazoo.
Schmazoo, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight to Scam speaking. Looks like we should begin our descent in about 5 minutes or so into Torrance. If you need to get up and about, take care of any last-minute business, use the lavatories. This might be a good time to do so. Once we start down, seatbelt sign will be coming on, and we do ask that you remain in your seats with your seatbelt securely fastened about you for the remainder of the flight. Folks, it's been our sincere pleasure having you on board with us this morning. Always do appreciate your business. If Torrance is on, we'd like to welcome you home, and if you're continuing on, we'd like to wish you safe travels to wherever your final destination may be. On behalf of the two of us up front, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for flying with us this morning, and we'd also ask our flight attendants to please prepare the cabin for arrival. Thank you.
Oh.
you know? You said, Arno, that you'll come from Belgium and fly with me only if I make a pilot announcement.
And sing.
And sing. Did I not? Did I sing?
Not yet.
I didn't sing?
No.
Man. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
In the flesh.
Still missing the U.S. National anthem then? What?
Oh, Jose. Yeah, you heard that? Yeah, I sing that a lot. Can you sing? Do you like singing? You sing?
Not that much. I used to play piano when I was younger, but then I have to start again.
Yeah. Singing. Let's see. Let's get...
Oh, this is the coastline.
Yep. You see how it's burning off?
Yep.
Look at that. So you should be able to see LAX in a moment.
There's a plane coming up.
Yep. Took off. That plane took off out of LAX.
ILS runway 29er right, approaching use. Landing and departing runway is 29er.
So now it's 29er right.
Frequency 133.07. Use caution for bird activity on or in the vicinity of the airport. Hazardous weather information for California and coastal waters. Available on flight service frequencies. All aircraft
Let's go more to the
for
left.
Instructions and runway assignment with call sign. Notice airmen, there is multiple TFRs in effect in the vicinity of Los Angeles and surrounding areas. Check NOTAMs and flight service for more information. Runway 29er left is vastly out of service. 5G NOTAMs are in effect. Multiple cranes in the vicinity of Torrance Airport. Check the NOTAMs for more information. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Romeo.
Romeo. Let's see what the altimeter setting is. Let's slow down to 130.
Torrance Airport information. Romeo, time 1749er Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 8. Haze. Sailing 1,200 broken. Temperature 22, dew point 17. Altimeter 2986. ILS runway 29er right, approaching use. Landing and departing runway is 29er.
And it was Zulu, right?
Torrance Tower frequency 133.07. Use caution for bird activity on or in the vicinity of the airport. Hazardous weather information for California and coastal waters.
So now we can turn right.
Available on flight service frequencies.
It's not in yet.
Yeah, because we're so close to it.
Assignment with call
So
sign.
let's turn to
Airmen, there are
this heading
multiple
right
TFRs
there.
in effect in the vicinity of Los Angeles and surrounding areas. Check NOTAMs and flight service for more information. Runway 29er left.
LA Special Flight Rules, White Cirrus, 3,500 over Santa Monica, heading southeastbound, LA Special Flight Rules.
Advise on initial contact. You have information. Romeo.
Romeo. Cool. See LAX now?
Yep.
Look at that.
Plane
Yeah.
taking off.
So this time we could see LAX. Absolutely phenomenal. So you see how it just burned off the whole thing? So this is very, very typical. There's Ballona Creek. You want to make a call or you want me to?
Where's Ballona Creek?
Right under us. You see the water canal?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So we could just make a call, say we're over Ballona Creek, heading southeastbound, 3,500.
Okay. White Cirrus 6 Tango, LA Special Flight Rules, 3,500 feet over Ballona Creek, heading southeast.
Perfect.
LA Special Flight Rules.
Perfect. Look at that. Look at LAX. Crazy. See all the planes.
That's a big complex.
Oh, yeah.
It's huge.
Oh, yeah.
Could I use a little bit of autopilot?
Yeah. So,
So we want to
you could do
synchronize
heading.
this.
You could even do nav.
So we start with lateral, nav.
And then you could do altitude.
I need to go. I'm too low.
So let's climb up. You see we're getting a little low there. We don't want to get too low on that.
Yep. Okay.
There we go. And now it's
Out.
Oh, because it didn't set the thing. It hit it at 33
okay.
where we were. Yeah. LA Special Flight Rules, White Cirrus, 3,500 heading southeastbound over LAX. LA Special Flight Rules. Let's get back to 34. Let's do that.
Vertical.
35. There we go. And now it's tracking the 132 radial and maintaining. Huh. Look at that. You see now, that's interesting. I don't know why the other pilot's doing that.
Okay, forget it. So,
I guess we were way trimmed down, huh? Interesting. LA Special Flight Rules, White Cirrus 3500 over Imperial Highway heading southeastbound. Last call, LA Special Flight Rules. Cool. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know. There was a lot of forward pressure. Hey, see that? Huh. So now we have information. What was that?
I don't remember. Zulu?
Runway 29er left of Vasco out of service.
You see Torrance right there?
5G NOTAM power in effect.
Yep.
Multiple cranes in the vicinity of Torrance Airport.
I see the hangars.
For more information. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Romeo.
Romeo.
And then we could say...
864 Sierra Lima, Torrance Tower, Roger.
We could say Torrance Tower, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, just out of Special Flight Rules, inbound full stop with Romeo.
What's the runway news on?
You could just say Torrance Tower.
Okay.
And let's reduce way power. Let's go way slow.
Torrance Tower, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, just south of LA Special Flight Rules, 3,000 feet. Information on Romeo for landing.
Plane 516 Golf, Torrance. Plane 516 Golf, traffic, helicopter,
Let's
northbound,
reduce
follow
power.
runway your turn. Right 270, departure approved at southbound turn at above 1,600, runway 298, clear for takeoff.
And let's not go under 24 until she says our tail number. Because that's the...
Plane 600 Golf, southbound turn at or above 1,600.
Southbound turn at above 1,600, 6 November Golf.
You can try.
Tower, Cessna 2068 uniform inbound,
She's busy.
and right full stop.
Robinson 27 Papa, extend downwind.
Then down with 27 Papa.
Cessna 2060 uniform, Torrance Tower, make straight in, runway 298, clear to land.
Straight in, 29 right, clear to land, 16 firm.
Let's go flaps 10. Torrance Tower, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, just out of Special Flight Rules. Looks like a high right downwind 29er, inbound full stop with Romeo.
Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, Torrance Tower, fly present heading, proceed to the Tosco refinery and make straight in, runway 298.
Alright, refinery, then straight in 29 right, 966 Tango.
Lightning 0 Mike Yankee, runway 29 left.
Good, you're
Cleared,
plane?
touch and go.
Yep.
Solid. See the runways right there?
Refineries are there?
Correct, yep. So to the refineries, and then we'll turn and make a straight in for 29 right. See that?
Yep.
There it is. It just completely cleared up. Crazy. Now let's go ahead flaps. Let's get below 104. And then let's go flaps 100. And we'll get below the cloud deck. You see that?
Yep.
Good. So keep the power out and just descend and keep that energy coming with pitch. Easy?
Keep coming, meaning...
Tango Tango, maintain at or above 1,700.
At or above 1,700, 6 down. I maintain the energy, so we'll use our descent to keep that energy coming. You see we're going below the deck right now?
Yep.
Good. There's a refinery right there.
Yep.
See it? Cool. Easy schmazoo, and then 1,700.
Okay.
Which is what you wanted. So we could add power. Good. Solid.
Number 27 Papa.
And in just a moment here, if we need to descend,
We're almost direct eastbound now.
27 Papa, disregard. 6 Tango Tango, traffic's at your 1 o'clock, 1 mile, 1,300, indicated Cessna inbound.
all right, looking at for clouds, are we able to descend here a little bit, 6 Tango?
6 Tango Tango, heading to your left is a helicopter. They're going to be turning right base. If you need to turn northbound, you can do that.
Roger that, we'll turn northbound a little bit, 6 Tango. I have traffic turning final, and ahead and to our left is a
Lane 4
helicopter.
Sierra Lima, right 270
See the
departure
helicopter there?
approved.
Yep.
Southbound turn at
Cool.
or above 1,600, runway 298, clear for takeoff, no delay.
298 clear for takeoff, no delay.
But they're going away, that's interesting.
Home traffic departing prior to arrival.
We're into the clouds here.
Number 27 Papa, your number 2, following a Cessna Malfine over runway
Let's go ahead
298.
and climb. Let's
Cleared
climb up to 20,
with option.
2,200
Copy,
feet.
option number 2,
Let's
turning
go
right
above
base
this.
now for 27 Papa.
Add power.
Sir, 6 Tango Tango, your number 3, following a helicopter heading to your left, runway disregard.
Inside.
I don't
And
know where
Torrance
the
Tower,
helicopter was
84 Sierra Lima, we're going to have to vacate the next taxiway, sorry about that.
Good.
Lane
6 area uniform, are you
And
able
we'll
to
just
turn left?
fly around this cloud.
Affirmative, 6 uniform.
Yep.
Cessna 6
so we'll
uniform,
just
change
go
to
around
runway
the cloud.
29 left, runway 29 left, clear to land.
9 left, clear land, 6 uniform.
6
Cloud
Tango Tango, are
hop.
you able to turn southbound now?
Affirmative, turning southbound, that's 6 Tango.
6 Tango Tango, turn southbound, and you can expect a straight in runway 200 left.
Alright, southbound, and we'll expect 29er left, 6 Tango. So we'll get the smaller runway on the
Tower, did you copy? 4 Sierra Lima, we got to make a left at the next taxiway.
Swing 4 Sierra Lima, turn left at hotel and contact ground.
Still over to ground 4 Sierra Lima, sorry about that.
Look at the clouds against the,
You're hugging the mountains.
crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Let's
reduce power further.
We'd like to offset to the northbound.
Let's get under 104, keep the turn coming.
Papa, offset north of finals, north side clear to land.
And flaps 100. Good, and keep the turn coming.
Number 27 Papa, approved as requested.
All the power out. Good, completely. See 29er left, the left one? Yep. So we'll just glide
27
towards it.
Papa, change to runway 29 right, runway 29 right, clear to land. After landing, offset north to the north pad approved.
Cover that, clear land on 29 right, and after landing, offset to the north pad approved. 27 Papa, thank you.
He has an accent.
76 uniform, turn left at Echo, contact ground, good day.
Left at Echo and contact ground, good day, thanks.
He has a little accent.
36 Tango, cancel altitude restriction, runway 29er left, clear to land.
29er left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 29er left, 6 Tango Tango.
0 Mike Yankee, extend downwind.
Ooh.
Good, we'll land with no screen.
Full stop for us.
Swing 6 on our Golf, frequency change approved, good day.
So you wanted me to gauge the energy?
Uh-huh, and see when we should touch down. You did a great landing in Santa Barbara, but we touched down with a little too much energy. So keep that nose wheel off the ground and a little higher pitch attitude on touchdown.
No, I am too high, so there is no need to add power.
You're good. This is actually a good height. Let's come a little...
Landing 0 Mike Yankee, you're number 2 following a Cirrus, mile and a half.
Let's come a little more to the right, just a little more.
Clear to land.
Okay, number 2, follow the Cirrus, clear to land, 0 Mike.
Good. So right now, you see this? Still have energy, right? We're not close to a stall. Good.
That's calling Torrance Tower, unanswered, say again.
And eventually, when you fly a plane, you could even start listening and you hear the wind, what that sounds
Number
like.
57 Papa Alpha, Torrance Tower.
Now we could add some power.
500. Change to my frequency 133.07.
Good. Be one with the airplane.
Torrance Tower, helicopter 57 Bravo Alpha with you, 12307.
Helicopter 57 Bravo Alpha, Torrance Tower, roger, stand by.
Good.
Mike Yankee does not
So
have
this is what a landing should be. We're looking outside, we're not looking
Landing
at
0
our
Mike
screen.
Yankee, traffic you're following is just short final now.
Okay, thank you, 0 Mike Yankee.
Add power a little bit. Good. Add a little more power. Good. Power out. And just take your time finessing the airplane, keeping that nose wheel off the ground. Little right rudder, just a touch. Good. And just like this.
Robinson 7 Bravo Alpha, depart taxiway
Yoke was
Alpha.
all the way back. You see that?
North,
if you touch down with the yoke all the way back, that means that there was no more energy, right? And the nose wheel was off the ground. That's it, we did that with no screen.
Clear for takeoff.
But you told me add some power. I didn't see why at that point. We were going down.
So contact ground, good day.
Left out the contact ground, 6 just to give ourselves a...
Just to what?
Just to give ourselves a little buffer there. Yeah.
But you can tell that the power is too low because you're descending.
Correct.
You see the threshold coming up,
coming up, yep. Correct. But also I said to add the power just to give ourselves a little finesse room.
To
finesse the airplane, right? Because if you show up with zero energy, you don't have the finesse room. You just, exactly. So giving yourself that power is giving yourself room to play. And that's how I think of it.
Are we clear to cross? No.
No, so we're clear of the runway, so we want to contact ground. So we're clear, you can even say vacated. We vacated 29er left on Delta.
This is...
So all we need to do is just press this. And that's it. So we'll say Torrance ground, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, vacated runway 29er left, taxi to East Tees. Or vacated 29er left on Delta, taxi East Tees.
It's Delta?
Delta, yep.
4 Sierra Lima, thanks for being patient. Runway 29er right, taxi Hotel Alpha Juliet.
29er right via Hotel Alpha Juliet, 864 Sierra Lima.
Torrance ground, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, runway 15 left, vacated at Delta. 29er left, vacated at Delta, request taxi to East Tees.
Good.
Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, Torrance ground, taxi Alpha East.
Alpha to East Tees.
Alpha to East T's, 6 Tango Tango.
Good! Arno the man. So this is Alpha right here.
This is Alpha.
Yep. Solid work. Solid work. So it was sunny all day, just there was a cloud layer. But above it was sunny. So that's really pretty much LA for you in the summer. How that works.
I heard something about San Diego. They said the June gloom.
June gloom, yeah. Same thing, similar. It's all the same thing. Here's the other thing I want to show you when we taxi.
Yep. Cirrus on Alpha, then a taxi straight in.
So, right now we're taxiing.
Okay, we'll give way to the,
Let's find out how much energy this plane needs in order for the nose wheel to come off the ground. So if I do this right now, nose wheel doesn't come off the ground. So let's do a little bit of this, and we'll see when it starts coming off the ground. Takes a lot. So even with all that, yoke all the way back, it doesn't come off the ground. So the trick is, when you come into land, you're doing that backwards basically. The trick is, as you come in to the runway and energy bleeds, this comes back slowly, 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 slowly. And eventually, when you reach the point of no energy, in order to keep that nose off the ground, you don't have more of this to go back. This is all the way back. That's the point when your mains should touch. That is the point when your mains should touch. If your mains touched before this was all the way back, you did it too soon. If your mains touch after this was all the way back, it means you stalled in the air.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And then you fall. Exactly. So the best is when this reaches the back, your mains touch. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. There we go. Solid. So what we'll do is we will just continue straight. Good stuff. Then it'll be.
How do you recognize the T's? There's a letter?
The rows, then there's the names. So Simmons right here. See that?
Huh.
Yeah, so each row has its own name.
So yours is?
Simmons right here, yep. There we are. Look at that. All the way to Santa Barbara and back.
Oops.
Absolutely phenomenal. Good, you're clear on the right. Good. Solid. Arno, solid work.
Thank you.
Good work. Good work.
Now 2 cars, one on the left, one on the right.
There's room. Yeah, you're good here? We're good. Solid. There we go. Good stuff. Welcome back to life. To life. And then what we'll do is we'll come here a little bit more to the right. This is the hangar. And then we will, I'll tell you when, we'll start turning and face that way. So we'll come in more straight. Good, and now we'll turn and face that wall. Full left. Good. Good, we'll make sure the nose wheel is straight. That's it. Solid. Awesome. So now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and turn the AC off. There we go. And then we will make sure good, those lights are off. Let me just pick this up. And then we'll go ahead and, before we even do the buttons, we could just go ahead and idle. We could cut this. Good. And then we'll go ahead and turn all the buttons off and then the ignition.